What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Black Hollywood Live's Next, where we focus on what's next in Hollywood. Today we're sitting down with executive producer, actor, underwear model Josiah Johnson of Legends of Chamberlain Heights on Comedy Central. We're also talking about the next two films coming out, La La Land, a musical coming out in December, and Wonder Woman finally in June. And then also Khalil's going to cover two hot new records, Big Sean interview and K-Camp Extra featuring Ty Dolla $ign up next.
You are tuned in to Black Hollywood Live Next.
Hey, happy Friday, y'all.
We out here.
We're out here.
I love McConaughey.
Song courtesy of, what else are you? I know you're an actor, producer, model.
Excellent speller. You forgot excellent speller. He's an excellent
I
speller.
spell maneuvering correctly. I love McConaughey, my little bro.
Maneuver's a tough
gotta
word.
give him
It
some love.
is. I would just say Google it. It sounded out.
Basically.
Yeah, that's how we do. That's how we live nowadays.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Next. I'm your host, Rheina, and you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Rheina_Ale. And my host,
Khalil Boo Boo. Twitter and Instagram at Khalil Boo Boo.
And then we also have our guest, the man of the hour. Go ahead and introduce
Josiah
yourself.
Johnson, King Josiah 54 on all social media platforms. Creator, EP, writer, and voice acting extraordinaire from Legends of Chamberlain Heights on Comedy Central. Every
Hey.
Wednesday at 10:30. You feel me?
To feel him. And
Let's go.
remember to follow everything Black Hollywood Live at Black Hollywood Live, BHL Online on Twitter and on Instagram. Follow our show, #Next. Give us a shout out, say something positive about us, our show, and, let's get rolling.
Give him some love, y'all.
So, yes, give us some
Do it,
love.
do it.
So let's get started. Josiah, you are, like I said, the executive producer of Legends of Chamberlain Heights. We are going to play a short clip of one of your shows right now, so everyone tune in.
To be a champion,
My body's a well-oiled machine.
a superstar,
I'm ready to go.
a legend.
You ain't got off the bench all year, you broke jumper mother.
Turn up, legend. Turn all the way up.
We the future. You wouldn't know nothing about that.
I just want to be president and throw a legendary party. Who you know fresher than Grove?
How do my nuts taste?
Can a brother my complexion roll in your direction?
I'm gonna have your baby, Jamal.
We ain't always finna be bench warmers. I got real potential.
No, you don't. We ain't scared. We've been waiting for this our whole lives.
We gonna be legends.
Nice.
Get your head in the game, mother. Bunch of goddamn space cadets.
Turn up.
So I
Nice.
know that's pretty. I watched actually one of the shows before last night.
Okay.
It's hilarious. Can you give us like a brief background of how this show came to mind?
This show was developed in 2009. Me and a teammate at UCLA, Quinn Hawking, were working on a website called jerseychaser.com. So we were doing a bunch of off-kilter kind of sports-themed content. We actually ended up doing LeBron and Kobe puppet parody videos, kind of similar to the ones that Nike did. But we revoiced them, made them super raunchy. So then we ended up getting reached out to by a guy named Mike Clements, who was a TV executive at that point, who had a company with Tom Werner, who owns the Red Sox, and is
Nice.
buku cheese, big-time baller. So we met with Mike Clements and Brad Abelson, who was an animator on The Simpsons at that point, at the W Hotel in Westwood. They kind of presented us an idea for a show they were working on LeBron James and asked us our thoughts about it. We told them that, we love LeBron, we're big LeBron fans, but we're raunchy and we didn't think our type of humor fit with his brand. So then they asked us, well, you guys got any other ideas? And we were like, hey, we played basketball at UCLA. Used to sit on the bench and have these crazy conversations during the game, not really paying attention, kind of,
Right.
scoping the crowd or cheerleaders or talking about pop culture, kind of a lot of stuff you guys do on this show. So their eyes kind of lit up at that point. They're like, wow, that's a fucking great idea. So here we are now, 7 years later. We've got the show on Comedy Central. We're halfway through our first season. They already ordered a second season earlier this year before one episode had even aired because they were so hot on the project. And we're trying to just keep this thing moving and shaking.
That's dope, man. Congratulations.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
That's dope.
Just trying to, get out here and represent for Black Hollywood live.
Right.
Next, here.
Real live.
Next, first, whatever. We're doing it.
This is the next big thing
Yeah.
in comedy. So I know you said Comedy Central is Wednesday nights, right?
Yeah. So Wednesday nights at 10:30 on Comedy Central, the show airs, and then you can also watch it on cc.com on the Legends of Chamberlain Heights show page on demand. Or, if you really got to, I don't encourage it, but get the bootleg or whatever. Just watch the show. Do what you got to do.
Support,
you know what I'm saying?
support.
We keep it real. It's Black Hollywood. We know.
Right.
Sometimes you don't want to pay full price for the product, so you got to
Yeah,
get ulterior motives.
You
As
gotta
long as
holler holler at the dude outside of Roscoe. Like, he got him on the table. Like,
I'm looking forward to the day I drive past Crenshaw and Slauson and there's somebody beating pies, Legends of Chamberlain Heights merchandise. I'm gonna support them because I really appreciate it.
It will happen.
It's
So, all right, what's one? Can you say like which voice are you?
So I do if you saw that trailer, I do the voice of Grover, who's the kind of de facto leader of the group. He wears the headband.
Okay.
He talks like this, like, "Hey, what's going on, yo?" And then I also do the voice of the white character Milk, who
I knew that was you.
he
that
claims
was
he's
you.
light skinned. He's not really white, but he talks more like this, like, "Oh, what's going on, Black Hollywood Live? Yeah, it's your boy Milk in the building."
I knew that
And
was
then any given episode, I'll do 5 to 6 more voices, so it's around about like 7 voices an episode. And then my buddy Quinn, who I played at UCLA with, who's also a creator on the show,
Right.
he does the voice of Jamal, who is the short, fat black character on the show, but Quinn he's a light-skinned.
I'm gonna have your baby, Jamal.
He light-skinned. Quinn's technically white, but the light-skinned community has embraced him and brought him in, so he couldn't be here today, but he wanted to send his love to Black Hollywood Live as well. So.
Well, shout out to Quinn. We wish you were here.
Quinn Hawking,
next
what's
time.
up, player? And Michael Starberry, another creator on the show. What's up, Starberry?
So are you two just the main voices, or what about? Do you guys do the girl voices too? If you do, can you give us a little?
We've done a few. I did we had an episode called "Come Out to Play" where one of the characters, Quinn's character Jamal, ended up getting kidnapped by some WNBA players and forced to watch WNBA basketball in like a Clockwork Orange type of.
Hold on, forced. WNBA is actually pretty.
It's getting there.
I'm a basketball player myself.
I
Watch
didn't
it.
even pick up on that. Like,
I'm gonna be real. Like, I used to not fuck with WNBA at all. I used to clown it
come
all the
on.
time. But as I've started watching and really appreciate it,
You
those
appreciate
girls got balls.
basketball.
They got
Because the
fundamentals.
Sparks won the championship this year, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that.
That's real. Yeah, Candace
what's up.
Parker. Shout out. I seen her all
I'm happy
emotional.
for you.
Thank you.
Candace Parker got me
Sincerely.
emotional during her post-game speech when she was talking about Pat Summitt, her coach at Tennessee.
Oh yeah, I cried. It
Who
was
passed away. That was, I shed a thug tear for that.
Shed a
But,
thug tear. I
just
feel
one.
it.
It rolled down. I just let it linger.
So you play basketball.
I just played.
What's some of the stuff that like you used to be on the bench talking about that's made it to the show?
You got to watch the show to get a lot of it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we just honestly when you're at a basketball game, and I played at UCLA. I use the term play loosely. I was on the team. I didn't really play that much, but when you're during a game, you got like a 2 or 3 hour game. It gets pretty boring when you're just sitting there. Your ass cheeks start to really kind of cramp
Right.
up. You're trying to get the
it.
right angle, but to really just kind of loosen them up a little bit. But we just talk about all types of things: life, pop culture, what was going on in the world. We get into these analytical discussions about our future and where we wanted to go. But a lot of it too was just trying to spot females in the crowd and kind of get their
of course.
attention.
Right.
Reckless eyeball, kind of shoot them looks to see. This was before, I think I graduated college in 2005, so right when I was finishing like MySpace and Facebook, we're kind of just getting there. This was before sliding in the DMs was ever a thing.
Right.
Like, none of this stuff really existed before that. So you really had to just go out there and get it and do it in the real world. You couldn't really hide behind an Abby or
I actually
Kids
like
today
that.
will never know.
yeah. Kids today, I mean, they really amaze me. Like my little brothers, they'll be watching a TV show with their Snapchat up, FaceTiming somebody, and know everything that's going on and still comprehending. It amazes me. I can't chew bubblegum and walk at the same time, let alone do all the type of shit that they be doing. But
Well, nice. I know this week the show wasn't on.
we had a bye week due to Game
Right.
7 of the World Series. Shout
Which
out
was
to
a
the
great,
Cubs.
great game.
I mean, I'm not a big baseball guy, but
Yeah,
it was
I'm not
cool. You watch it?
I'm not a baseball guy either.
See?
So, yeah, I feel you.
I watched it in the playoffs a little bit, but it wasn't like.
I caught the highlights on Twitter.
Exactly.
On Twitter.
I'd rather watch it on social media. But,
Exactly.
So Game 7 kind of pushes back, but we got an episode coming out next week. That's one of my favorite episodes of the season. LeBron James actually makes a cameo in the show.
Dope.
Voiced by Carl Jones, who's one of our EPs on the show. But we kind of have some fun with LeBron, even though we're big LeBron guys.
Yeah.
We have a good time with
I
it.
feel like LeBron would be down to do it though. if you
I mean,
reached out
hopefully
to
at
him.
some point.
Yeah.
We would love to have him on the show. I'm a big LeBron guy. I've been rocking with LeBron since 2003.
Yeah.
He actually came and played at UCLA when he was in high school, and there's a picture in Sports Illustrated him sitting in my locker. They used our locker room. So I knew at that point, like, yeah, he's destined to be a legend. I'm just trying to really catch up to the man now.
Yeah.
Hopefully I get, like, 100th of what he's making. I'll be good to go.
Right. And then you should come to us because we were here interviewing you.
Look,
right?
we're going to
Cut
blow
us-
this thing up. Black Hollywood Live. We're going international.
So, LeBron James, if you're listening to this, if you're watching our show, we would love to have you on Legends of Chamberlain Heights.
Come on through, LeBron. We got you. We'll get you a standard SAG rate. We'll get you some water.
Standard SAG.
That standard SAG fee to come voice it. We got you that standard fee. We'll get you some snacks. We got water bottles. We got Arrowhead. We'll get you Arrowhead. I think normally we got like janky water, but we'll get Arrowhead
Right,
for
we
LeBron.
get you some Arrowhead.
Whatever he's drinking. Power, I don't even know he's slanging anymore. Some Bubblicious. Whatever you want, LeBron, we got you, player. Come on through.
Yes, LeBron, come on through. Well, thank you. So we're going to keep that in mind, that LeBron James, if he gets on your show, seriously, can we like maybe have a character? I mean,
Look, if you guys get LeBron on my show, I'll get both of you guys characters on the show.
That mission.
Seriously?
All right.
Prize, whatever y'all need.
Let me slide into his DMs real quick. Just kidding.
Hey, he might
Just
answer.
kidding.
He might answer.
Anyway, let's move on.
He might do the little creep holler back from another account. Like,
Exactly.
Anyways.
Never know.
So we're going to talk about what's coming up next in casting. I don't know if you guys have heard about the new musical La La Land,
Okay.
starring Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone. And here's a little short clip of this new musical.
You either follow my rules or follow my rules. Capiche?
Thank you.
I can do it a different way.
No, that's fine. Thank you very much.
You're fired.
It's Christmas.
Yeah, I see the decorations. Good luck in the new year.
I just heard you play, and I wanted.
Yes, and then they fall in
It's
love
strange
and
that we keep running into each other.
everything.
I was about to say that never happens.
You could just
When you're
write
on an
your own
audition
roles,
and then
you know,
you
write
find-
something that's
Exactly.
as interesting as you are.
What are you gonna do?
I have my own club.
And John Legend is in this, by the way, guys.
Hey, what,
He's
you saw me.
doing
I wasn't
his-
even paying attention to this thing. You said John Legend. Now I got to really check it out.
No,
I
seriously.
need a cameo from John Legend.
John Legend is making his acting debut in, well, not really, but this is like his first big
Oh,
musical.
there we go.
There we go.
What would I do without John?
Oh,
We're just ordinary people.
John Legend back.
so yeah.
Yes, you are.
Is Chrissy Teigen gonna be in it too? Cause
No, she's not, but Chrissy Teigen is hilarious.
She gonna promote
She
the
needs
fuck out of it
to.
though for him. I know that. She ride for her book.
She do.
Yeah, so she's so yeah, John Legend is making his acting debut. He plays a musician. Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone, obviously two great actors. They're in there. Emma Stone, she said it's the first time actually doing a musical, and she's been
Okay.
trying to do theater for a while, so that's pretty cool. And then Ryan Gosling, he's just a talented man all around. I mean,
When you first said La La Land, I thought it was about Carmelo's book, so I was expecting something whole other in my mind.
I thought it was about L.A.
well, it's based out of LA. They're both, so Emma's
Oh.
an aspiring actress
Okay.
and Ryan is an aspiring musician.
Okay.
So it follows their hustle, their grind to get to where they need
Okay.
to go. So in the beginning, Emma
I
was
need to
on
see
an
that.
audition.
I'm living it.
That's what I was going to ask you guys, since you guys are both into the acting,
Yeah.
entertainment world, how do you guys,
That room part, that was real.
that's what I was
That
going to
was
say, like
real.
how is it with, like what keeps you guys going? What's the one thing that you would give, one piece of advice that you would give to up and coming actors, actresses, or whatever?
I mean, the best advice I can give is work hard and, don't listen to any of the doubters or critics. There's going to be tons of people along the way who are going to try and stop you from living your dream, try and give you bad advice or kind of project their own fucking shortcomings onto you. Fuck all of them, because those are the same people, once you slang summer, once you get in the show, they'll be right back at you like, oh, I got this script I want you to read, or, oh, I got an idea for you, whatever. Don't worry about that. Don't listen to any of the white noise. Just keep concentrating on doing you and, work as hard as you can. Network.
Absolutely.
I needed to hear that.
Yeah, network. You gotta. Honestly, the networking, especially in a city like LA, you got a good network, you'll find out about shit that other people just aren't gonna know about. Like, oh, such and such is casting a new movie, or somebody's coming out with a new project you might be perfect for. That they can plug you in a lot easier than trying to just do it without any help. We all get by with a little help from our friends. So.
Right. What piece of advice would you give to an aspiring actor?
I feel like I'm still there, but
well, I mean, through your experiences to get you here so far, like what have you learned?
I actually would probably say something similar to the same thing. Just keep going, like don't stop. Just keep going. Just keep going. You're gonna get tired. Keep going. You ain't gonna know where to go. Keep going. You ain't gonna know what to do. Keep going.
You're gonna hear plenty of no's. Honestly, like we pitched this TV show to 4 networks. Only one said yes, and that was Comedy Central. But that was the network that we wanted. And now we got a show on the air. So we could have easily been like, oh, well, this network didn't want it, so let's just give up. Let's not try. But fuck that. Like, keep, you're going to, if you keep working hard, it'll eventually pay off. And if it doesn't come from getting a part or something, you're going to learn a lot about yourself. And it's going to help you out for the rest of you doing life. Like, I played basketball at UCLA. I dreamed about going to the NBA. That didn't happen. I could easily just said, fuck it, let me be miserable for the rest of my life. But no, I got back up and did something else and really tried to go league in another profession.
That's awesome. And just on top of that,
I'd say
is there
you
anything?
Hit the league.
Yeah, I think definitely.
Comedy Central is good.
But this isn't it for you, though, obviously.
Oh,
like,
no.
I'm sure, what other
So one of the mottos I live by in life is one is so close to none. So right now we got one show on the air, but that show could go away. Not saying it will. Obviously we're grinding, working hard. We got a season 2 already. So we've got a ton of other projects. Me and Quinn are working on some stuff right now. And some sports-related stuff, some other related stuff. We just signed with UTA a few weeks ago, so we're super excited about that. UTA is killing the game right now. They're pretty much controlling comedy in the industry, so we're just looking forward to working with them to really get our flares out and get some other projects out there. And if we do, I'll definitely let y'all know. Yeah. We got the network. We're casting, whatever. Something y'all could do, I'll definitely reach out to y'all, because you know how it goes. I want to see everybody succeed. It's not about me. There's tons of money out there, and I can't have all of it, so I want everybody to get their share that deserves it.
Love it. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I can't wait till I have a voice and like a voiceover. I feel like I can play that.
You gotta be LeBron.
That's why I got into acting is because when I was a kid, my favorite show was the Rugrats, and I wanted to be a voiceover. I wanted to be one of the voices of the Rugrats when I was a kid. And that's how I got into it.
I used to love that show too, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Rugrats is lit, bro.
Yeah, even as an adult,
and it still holds up. Thank you.
It is. It still holds up. So another movie that's coming out soon, and actually in June, is Wonder Woman. Okay. And I was pretty excited about this one. So let's see a short clip of Wonder Woman.
I used to want to save the world. This beautiful place. But the closer you get, the more you see the great darkness within. I learned this the hard way a long, long time ago.
What is your mission?
To stop the war.
What war?
The war to end all wars. Weapons far deadlier than you can ever imagine.
The war can be ours.
Wherever you are in more danger than you think.
I cannot stand by while innocent lives are lost. Be careful, Diana.
Who is this woman?
She's my secretary, sir. She's a very good secretary.
So yes, this is Wonder Woman. It's starring Israeli actress and model Gal Gadot. Hopefully I'm not saying her name incorrectly, but she's beautiful.
I'm just kidding.
You butchered my name earlier. Galgadot.
We got Spelling Bee King over here. He'll tell you.
I
think I said it right.
I don't know.
Either way, she's hot. She's beautiful, and she's kicking ass in here. I'm all about women, like strong woman characters. So I'm excited about this movie coming out.
Female empowerment. Let's get it.
It's like Salt was a good one. Catwoman, Elektra, girl power, all the way. How do you guys think that this movie would do in the box office?
Of course, it's gonna kill. It's a comic book movie. Yeah. I think this one is gonna be better than the other DC comic book heroes though, because like That Batman and Superman wasn't hitting, bruh.
I was
And I
gonna
ain't
ask
see
you
Suicide
that.
Squad,
Yeah,
but I heard that wasn't hitting either. But I think this one is gonna be legit though.
I'm excited about Wonder Woman because that's one of those movies I feel like dudes always take their booze and force them to go see these comic book movies. Now the booze are forcing their dudes to go see. Like, now you coming to see Wonder Woman with me, homie, and they just have to do it. So
That'd be legit. She looked like she was looking good in there, so it might
there's
be alright.
thirst trapping going on. There's gonna be some like, wait, you watching the movie a little too hard,
right?
You looking a little too much.
Yeah, she's pretty. She's really pretty, and I think, like I said, I think this is her acting debut.
Okay.
So it's interesting to see how she
cool.
does. Well, her big movie, her first big movie. So shout out to you, gal.
Now I'm excited about that because I get tired of seeing kind of the same
characters,
actresses and actresses in movies.
Yeah.
Where it's like, give us some new. Like, you know, we live in this world nowadays where people are stars now. Like, they can really go out there and get it with their own platforms. Like, give them a chance. They show they can do it.
Yeah, so she really kicked ass here. So, and the rest of I was reading the previews and what other producers are saying. So they're expected. This movie is supposed to be a big one in the box office. But let's move on to some Beatz. Khalil got some fresh hits.
Yeah, so I think it was like maybe it's been 2 days now. Big Sean released 2 songs. There's Bounce Back and No More Interviews. And so this is a little clip of No More Interviews right here.
Yeah. I guess I'm on my Don shit. Somebody gotta do it. Look, no more interviews. I'm not talking about this on a song, feature, interlude. Reporting live from Hawaii with my girl up on sand at the beach. Working on vacay in the booth, sand on my feet. I'm from the ground up like a ground ball play. I'm coming from the underground like it's Groundhog's Day. I'm talking so underground, and when I talk about Jay, nigga, I might mean Jay Dilla. R.I.P. real niggas. Lately I only do the shit that inspire me. Lately niggas treat the shade room like a diary. Oh yeah, is that what you heard? Believing everything you hear without confirming it first. And you know the funny thing about it is my ex wanna write a tell-all. Fucked up thing about it is she ain't even tell all. Like how I introduced her to meditation, positive thinking. In the book she probably reading daily rotation.
So lyrically, I feel like he came with it on this one. Like, lyrically, you heard it before?
No, that's my first time hearing it.
I saw your face and you was like, okay, you was with it.
I fuck with Big Sean though, man. I love that dude. He's one of my favorite rappers. Like,
for sure.
He's always up, higher level and social conscious, but it's like I'm not doing no more interviews. I'm literally doing an interview on this whole entire song. So he's
supposed to be like, addressing his ex, and then I
which
feel like
ex is it?
Which one?
Is it Ariana Grande or is it Naya Rivera? Because I
didn't know which one it was. I don't know.
I don't know who it is. I'm thinking it's Naya.
I was thinking of the Glee.
Yeah, I was thinking it was the Glee chick too.
Naya.
But then I forgot he had a whole joint with Ariana Grande too.
Yeah, I was thinking it's the Glee chick though.
I think so too because she made a tell-all book.
About him?
About life, and I think there was jabs to him.
Yeah.
But Naya's the petty queen because she came out with the song Sorry. I don't know if you guys heard of Sorry. She's like, sorry, I'm not sorry. She's talking about like how, because this is when she was with Big Sean.
Yeah.
I think it was jabbed to Big Sean's ex.
Okay.
So, I mean, that was pretty dope that she did that.
But yeah, and then I want to say that I read somewhere that he's also taking shots at Cudi too. I'm not sure exactly why.
Why is everybody fucking with Cudi right now, man? Let that man do him and get back to where he needs to be.
For what I heard, it was like Cudi started it, but I need to need to do some more research. You know what I'm saying? I need to put my ear to the street before I go out saying, all right, this is what it is, blah blah blah, because I don't fully know the whole story.
A lot of cats coming at Cudi right now. He's just trying to rehab and get back to where he needs to be.
That's why. So you heard the Drake joint too?
Yeah, man. Drake, I mean, I like Drake's music, but Drake be trying to just go at cats sometimes. And
you think so?
I just don't know. Like, Drake talks a lot, but I don't know if he, he squared up with one of some of these dudes who would win the fight.
I doubt it. I doubt it. He seems like a nice young man.
So I'm not a fighter either. Like, I negotiate. So
I will say this. I was actually gonna bring this up. Just honorable mention is his one of the 4 tracks that he released, which I think was like last week. Too Fake. That's probably gonna be like our next Hotline Bling. Okay. Like once the rest of America hears it. Okay. Like it's pretty catchy. It's pretty dope. I couldn't find a link to share with you guys, but y'all can Google.
They're making it hard to steal shit nowadays. They put like title and all that stuff that came in. You can't risk. Like you used to be able to just YouTube.
Boom.
Like 10
right
options.
there. I know. It does suck for people who ain't trying to pay no streaming
And
fees.
YouTube sometimes they're playing the song, but it's like they speed it up a little bit, or it's like
they do that shit with our show.
They got to do that so that it don't pick up
yeah.
on their search engine.
Like they do that with our show. So every week after an episode comes out, somebody will drop it online.
And they'll put the big frame around it, or they'll speed it up.
Yeah, there's all types of janky shit going on. Sometimes I'll be hearing the voice sped up. Like, damn, that actually sounds better than the voice I did. We should have sped that up in the edit bay, but it is what it is. Like, from an artist standpoint, you don't like to have your shit stolen and all that. But it's also like you're getting your stuff out there.
Exactly. It's a double-edged sword for sure, because you want people to know about it who don't know about it or can't get it any other kind of way. So, for sure. Also, as far as fresh beats, K-Camp, he's got a new mixtape out called Rare. I never really gave this guy a chance, but I do like this song, Extra. It's supposed to be like the hit single from the mixtape featuring Ty Dolla $ign, and we can go to it.
She be like, Dollar, you so extra. Boy, you so extra. Yeah. Dollar, you so extra. Yeah. Boy, you so extra. You be gone every weekend. Yeah. Why you always want a threesome? Yeah. All you think about is money. Yeah. All you care about is your homies. Yeah, boy, you so extra.
I rock with it. This is smooth little beat or whatever, you know. Ty Dolla $ign, he's growing on me. I like him too.
Ever since he came out that one song about two chicks in the club that like, that's just some real that's just some real shit, man. You know, there's no other way to say it.
You know what? When I first, because I didn't know who he was when that song came out, I thought it was R. Kelly.
Okay.
I was like, look at R. Kelly trying to be young, trying to keep up with these kids out here. All right, I kind of like this, Kels.
These young dudes, two chicks in the club that know each other. I don't know. I don't do all that.
I thought it was
that's not on your show. You don't have that. Jamal and Will talking about that.
Jamal, no, we had a Tupac episode where Jamal was dating a stripper that may or may not have been Tupac, named Tupacuia. That we still don't know if it is or not. But a lot of people were salty about that, and we never said it was really Tupac, guys. Like, so people's up in their feelings about it. Like,
it's only because they got an outlet now. Yeah. That's the only thing.
They were really like, "Nah, how y'all do that?" Like, but a lot of people were like, "Damn, man, I love Pac," but I was cracking up. So that's when you know you're doing your job correctly.
Right.
I don't know. I like it. I mean,
yeah,
you guys
it's smooth. I ride to it.
What other K-Camp songs? Like, what K? I don't really know if I remember.
Yeah, what
I
else
mean,
has he got?
I've heard of some K-Camp. Like,
yeah,
what?
same. Like, he's like a guy that like I've heard of, but I've never. Like, for me, when it comes to music, like, other people have to come and tell me, like, yo, you gotta hear this for me to check somebody out.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty much how it's gonna be. So I never really gave K-Camp a chance, but I mean, that track was smooth. I might check out some more stuff, and it's from his latest mixtape called Rare. So might be worth looking
I'm gonna talk
into.
to my little brothers because those are the ones like
they know.
My little brother Josh, he be on all that shit, or my little brother Mo too. But they're the ones that are like, oh, you got to check this out or this or that.
And that's how like somebody has to come to me and say, yo, this right here, this is that fight. That's how I got on Solange's album. Because I was sleeping on that for a minute.
She just dropped something recently?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Solange. I'm about to peep it tonight.
I see it at the table.
It's legit.
Okay.
Like, I was sleeping on it, and I was like, girl, what you doing? What you doing? I mean, you cool and all, but nah, it's legit.
I think she's doing music for Issa Rae's show, Insecure.
Insecure?
Yeah.
Okay. That would be a good fit.
She's doing a lot of stuff for
That'd
that
be a good
show.
fit right there.
It's another great. It's been a good year for Black TV, man. I'm just gonna say that.
Atlanta.
We were talking about that before the show started, man.
Let's get on it.
Childish Gambino's fucking killing it, man. Like that show.
Legends of Chamberlain Heights.
It's cool. Like, it's funny. Like all the
soon.
Atlanta fans are Legends of Chamberlain Heights fans, and vice versa. Like, but they both kind of are on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
But I took me a while to get into Atlanta because I've just been so busy with the show. But then I just went through about 7, 8 episodes in a row and was like, God damn, this dude is really
killing it.
And in subtle ways too, not really like jokey joke shit, but just like the thing he did with like the Instagram dude, who's like a pizza delivery guy. But like you can just tell these are things he's had to experience.
You haven't seen that
I
episode?
haven't seen. I'm new to Atlanta. Like you guys convinced me to start.
Man,
it. I
the
know
transracial guy.
Yeah,
I was on the floor.
And it's like shit that you really like. It's literally for the black community, so a lot of people really aren't gonna get it. It's gonna take them a second.
Yeah.
But when you're watching, it's like, damn, this show really speaks to me, man. Like this is what's going on. You know that was really kind of stuff that he's experienced in his career and his life.
Yeah, exactly.
It's amazing.
No, and like I was saying, if you're from that side of the country, like it's so real. Like that's exactly how life is. So
my little brother Mo actually went to Tuskegee, so you got to fly into Atlanta to get there, but. So we pop through all there all the time, and I just like, every time I'm in Atlanta, it's just like a whole nother. It's like
I like it.
It's like the Bay kind of for people on the West Coast. Like they're on their own shit. They don't care what you think. Like they're doing what they do, and that's just what it is. Like you're gonna have to just deal with it.
People are so genuine. I mean, I recently went to Atlanta September, I think, and I loved it out there. I was only there for like a weekend, or 2 days, because I went to somewhere outside of Atlanta. I forgot the city. Okay. But it was fun out there in the South. I mean, I could see myself out there.
Nice.
Maybe.
It's fun. What's up, out? It's turned out there.
Is there any other new artists that you guys are like listening to right now that's hot? No, musically.
I'm still waiting on some new internet. I don't know if y'all are hip on the internet, but I'm still waiting on that. It's a band. Oh, okay. So I got to put you on after the show. I'm going to put you on.
You already put me on Atlanta too, so. Next time I'm gonna have lots to say about it. When does it come on?
Atlanta? I think it's Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
It's Tuesdays, but I think they had the season finale this past Tuesday.
Oh, for real? Okay.
So they did their first run, but you can on demand it.
Yeah.
Demand.
Right after you watch Legends of Chamberlain Heights on Comedy Central.
Exactly. On Wednesdays at 10.
Then you can watch it in Atlanta.
Right. Well, that's pretty much all we have for today.
Oh, damn,
Thank you.
Y'all voting me? I was trying to really get it in. It's early.
We actually we do have 2 more minutes. What if we can ask him one question for the rest of our show, with one question each. Legends of Chamberlain.
Give me some Legends of Chamberlain Heights on Comedy Central at 10:30 on Wednesday. Questions.
What about the show would you like to get out that you haven't like gotten a chance to get out?
Honestly, the thing that really bothers me is a lot of people haven't even really given the show a chance, and they're kind of like, oh, it's stereotypical or it's racist.
Yeah.
But they're not really looking deeper into the shit that we're trying to convey, and that's where, like, not to compare it to a show like Atlanta, but if you really watch the show and look kind of deeper at the deeper message, it's not stereotypical, it's not racist in any way, shape, or form. The majority of the crew is black. We got a black showrunner, Devon Shepard, who's been in the game 25 years. We got black EPs, black writers, black voice actors. Like the show, like, you deal with a lot of shows on TV sometimes, and it's not made up like that.
Yeah.
They may call themselves an urban show, but you look at all the behind-the-scenes stuff, and there's nothing urban about it. Where this show is really like, it's really for the hood, it's really for the community. So I just want people to, give the show a chance. Everybody that's been loving it, I fuck with y'all. Everybody that's been hating it, yeah, do what you do. It don't make no difference to me. You can watch some other shit, because we're still going to keep this thing going.
And it's already on for season 2.
Yeah, season 2 will be coming out next year. Working on that right now. So we're about 7 episodes deep, getting some of the color back from other episodes. So we're seeing kind of the finished version of it. Super excited about it. We got some crazy shit season 2.
Can you say like what? Give us like
so me and Quinn wrote an episode where basically Derek Fisher becomes the head coach of the high school. Their coach gets fired and Fisher comes in, and let's just say he has some ulterior motives for being there. And then they discover that, and they kind of get into some shit. And it
so you're kind of taking what. I mean, I don't know if you see what's going on in the media right now. Do you usually kind of come up with another version?
We don't try and force that stuff in, but we definitely are cognizant of everything that's going on. Like I said, my little brother Josh has been in the writers' room a lot, so I kind of rely on him. I rely on him. He's literally plugged into what kids got going on right now, so he can tell you like, oh no, this is cracking or that's cracking, or don't use this word because nobody says that shit anymore. Use stuff like that. Like I'm 34 now, so I'm out the game, so I kind of rely on them, but.
Shout out to Josh Johnson.
You still in touch with the black community.
I still look young. Obviously, black don't crack. I still look young, but I'm old. Like I could go home and just like.
I feel it.
If I watch Atlanta, a couple episodes of Atlanta, that's like that's a big night for me. That's really doing it. That's getting my flares out.
So you're not into like the Snapchat, social media, Twitter.
I do social. Literally, I do some social for the show and just kind of for my own account, but not like like these kids be on it nowadays.
Right.
I'd be like
getting checks off of it.
They just came out with this like mannequin challenge thing the other day. I'm seeing all these kids in high school now where they like freeze like a mannequin.
What?
The type of shit that they be on now. Yeah, that's like the new. Like it's like
All
2 days
you put
ago.
me on something next.
I've never heard of the mannequin challenge.
It literally just cracked off like 2 or 3 days ago. These kids in this high school, I want to say it's like Colony High School, but they shot these videos, these Snapchat videos, but it was like 10 kids, but they're all like frozen like mannequins in. They got like one kid getting dunked on, but all the other kids are around them like, and like they really put some production value into it. But
Maybe we should cover new trends in
That's a
social
new
media.
trend. But that's, I mean,
Maybe
by the
should.
time y'all cover it, it'll be
over.
It'll be over. That's what I'm saying. Every week we have something.
So I
the
just heard
mannequin thing.
about Crisscross Challenge. Well, I guess that's like a Chris Brown
Chris
thing.
Brown, that me too.
What, dressing backward? What is it?
No, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. And it's like he's promoting his new song, which
Okay.
I'm not mad at that. That's a smart way to do it. But I'm
What's
thinking
the challenge?
like,
What do you do?
You dance. You create your own dance to his song.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
He's smart.
That's smart though, and also, the first challenge that I was aware of was the So What challenge or
So
something.
Gone?
So Gone challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Monica's song, even though it was old, a lot more people were
Blew up.
buying it.
Yeah.
So that was smart right there.
That
Those
the
little
Running Man. I don't know if she did that purposely. I don't know if she did that or like
Or
social
Monica
media
did the
did
So
it.
Gone. I think was it Chance? I think somebody.
Chance the Rapper did it. And
Somebody
that blew
did
up.
it, and it
was
blew
Chance
up.
the Rapper.
And then my dad did it like a week and a half later. The Facebook crowd, he killed it. Honestly,
Did he really?
My dad did one talking about he works for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's a commentator for the Bucks, so he did one
Okay.
talking about the whole squad, but just went through player by player. But it was like he's old, but he's got so much swag. Like that's where we all get it from. Like he's got.
We might have to have the Johnson brothers on the
Yeah, we got
Papa
bring,
Johnson.
We bring the Johnson family in. There's a lot of us, so we're not gonna all fit on this couch. But
We make it a party then.
we'll do it.
You know what I'm saying? We'll get some here on the table. We'll make it a party.
Yeah, we got my brother Mariah, who was the star of Baldwin Hills on BET back in the day. He's much more famous than me, so I'd love to bring him on here too because he's the man. He's out here trying to get his acting career going now, but
Nice.
trying to, I'm trying to lead the crew.
So you're gonna go home and do the mannequin challenge?
I actually did like a spoof video for our show because our show's a cartoon, so I just took freeze frames.
Yeah.
And did kind of parody what they were doing with it. Got a pretty good response on social media, but.
Wait, we gotta. We'll look it up and hopefully put it on.
You know, Legends of Chamberlain Heights.
Wednesdays.
Legends of CH on Twitter. Please give us a follow. Show your love and support. We appreciate you.
Wednesdays, Comedy Central.
Yeah, Wednesdays at 10:30 on Comedy Central. We got a new episode coming up this Wednesday. It's going to be the shit.
At 10:30.
At 10:30.
And
Watch
Rheina
South
and
Park
Chloe.
at 10, though, because that comes on before. And South Park is the shit, and they've been really getting it
Yeah.
for 20 years.
That's a smart move to put it next to.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
We thought so, too. But, like, the thing about South Park fans, like, I'm just going to say, a lot of South Park fans have showed love and support. But some of them are like Kobe fans where they're like, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to see anything but South Park. And anything that comes on after, I'm just not even going to fucking watch it.
Wait,
'cause
they're
I'm
like
South
Kobe
Park.
fans.
That's how
What does
Kobe
that
fans.
mean?
Because when LeBron came to the league, Kobe fans were like, no way, nobody's ever going to top Kobe.
Oh,
and then
come
LeBron
on.
busted the Warriors' ass. It just busted it 3-1. Down 3-1, came back 3 straight. The greatest team in NBA history.
Don't call it a comeback.
And then opinions changed. And then I was like, wait, maybe LeBron
We can
isn't
talk
that
all
bad.
day about that.
I mean,
Lakers and
let's talk about it.
I mean,
Kobe's cool. I mean, he won 2 rings without
Kobe
Shaq.
is Kobe
Without
is
Shaq.
the greatest.
He's a great player. He's not on LeBron's level, though.
He's not even in
No.
his prime. Kobe.
No. You see the stuff LeBron does?
Why you look at me?
Cleo, you gotta have my back here.
You see the stuff LeBron
I don't
does?
have your back. I'm sorry.
Who's you're a LeBron fan too?
You know who my guy is? I'm about to throw y'all
I got-
both
yeah,
for a
we gotta
curveball.
see.
You win. Y'all already
Shaq.
know. Okay.
That's my
Are you
guy.
serious?
Yes, I love Shaq.
So you hate Kobe?
I wouldn't say hate.
But
I don't hate
You
anybody.
feel some type of way about
I
it.
used to be a Kobe hater, but I always respected Kobe. I always said he was top 13 all time, and people used to get so mad at me, like, "Oh, what do you mean he's
Top
the GOAT?
13.
Top 13 all time." That's a tremendous.
Top
That's pretty
13 of
high.
all time.
When you think about all the basketball players ever, 13? That's a high
Like
number.
Kobe
where
didn't
does
have a better
LeBron-
career than Duncan. Let's just be real.
A better career than he didn't have a better career than
Did he?
Duncan.
Duncan's got 5 rings too.
I don't know. I just
3 Finals MVPs, more MVPs than Kobe, more playoffs, winning franchise. San Antonio was never the laughingstock of the league.
when was Kobe the laughingstock of the league?
What do you mean? You see these last 2 seasons?
Okay, but Duncan had a great team around him though. Come on.
I mean, because
Kobe was in a rebuilding stage. I mean, the Lakers now look like. I mean, they got
Look like
some,
the Clippers back in the day?
they got some great potential. I mean, young D'Lo.
They're cool. They're
Uh,
all right.
Clarkson.
No T up
Now
here,
that
I
they
said
can
my
actually play basketball and not kind of like these last 2 years for Kobe was kind of like the Kobe show, and it was literally like he made a mockery of basketball as a game, make everything about
What if
himself.
Kobe came on your show?
No, there's not. He's actually he's on an episode. We give Kobe in
Kobe's
2 weeks. Kobe will appear on Legends of Chamberlain Heights. Obviously not the real Kobe. Somebody who looks like Kobe, but
Well, if you ever need somebody to come in and do Shaq, I can totally do Shaq.
That was like a nice audition. I like that. We gotta clip that off and put that on the reel. Send that over to our casting director. Get it moving.
Okay, my voice is Kobe's the greatest. Kobe's the greatest player in the world.
Look, we don't have to end this shit. Like, I ain't rapping this shit. I don't hear nobody saying rap. It's on YouTube, right?
That and my God, Kobe Bryant. Now Kobe Bryant, one of the best players in the league. You let me tell, boy, Kobe. Now look at here, boy, Kobe Bryant.
That's all he ever says. But
Dang,
no, and honestly, like I
voices.
respect Kobe and I fuck with Kobe now, but I'm a LeBron guy, and LeBron after what he did this past season, you can't really hate no more.
Yeah.
I mean, the Warriors are sweet. Warriors had to go get Durant, and they're still gonna get their asses busted by LeBron this year.
Really?
Too. What do you mean? LeBron's coming for him.
I think the Warriors coming for him too, though. I mean,
Nah.
did you see it here? Draymond is out to take them out. Like,
Draymond's kicking dicks. Like he need to stop punching and kicking people in the dick. That's what he needs to focus on. Because he's still doing it. Like he's still flailing his legs out.
You don't
kicking
think that
dicks.
he's going up like he's just going up for a layup and you just like naturally just like.
You've hooped before.
Yeah.
Those are not natural basketball
Sometimes
moves.
if I go up for a layup and I'm like, if I get pushed a certain way, like my body, I can't control what's going on when I'm in the air.
But then there's sometimes it's like, damn, I'm gonna kick this dude in the dick and make it look like an accident, and I'm gonna
I've
flail it out and act
never
like,
ever done that before.
or I'm gonna punch LeBron in the dick and make it look like.
I've never done that before.
And then we're calling LeBron a snitch after the cameras caught Draymond punching him in his genital
He is
area.
though. He's a crybaby sometimes though.
I mean, why? Why can't? Who isn't a crybaby in the NBA?
You gotta be tougher than that.
I mean, Durant,
Personally.
Steph.
They're not as bad as LeBron.
Tell Steph play some defense, and then I'll be cool. I'll be cool with Steph after that. He gotta lock somebody up.
If you had to pick one actress to be to be your voiceover for Legends of Chamberlain Heights besides me, who would you?
One actress? Let me think. There's so many out there.
Who would you have on there?
So many out there. I don't know. Maybe like Rheina or somebody like that. Beyonce. Beyonce would probably be like.
No, actress. Artists were next. Actress first.
But she acts too. She was in the Austin Powers movie.
She had Carmen.
But she's
I'll say
more
Halle
of an
Berry.
artist. She was more of an artist.
Halle Berry just for the nostalgia.
That's true. I feel that.
Just,
I'm with that.
seeing her walk in. Like
Exactly.
we got Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu is actually our music supervisor on the show.
Oh,
she does a voice on the show.
Nice.
So I always tell people this story. Like we got a writer's room that literally just smells like it's like 14 dudes in there all day long. So you got dudes farting. It just doesn't smell good in there.
Oh
It's not a good scent.
God.
So she came in one day, just popped up. And literally within like 30 seconds, the whole room just smelled like, it was like a smell I never, like potpourri, but like the most beautiful scent. Just her essence came in. And then after she left, like another day and a half after that, it still smelled like Badu in the writer's room.
Nice.
But she came in and did voice on our show. So that's, I mean, besides Halle Berry, having Badu already do that, like, those are people for me. Like, yeah, those would be my top two.
Okay, so you said artist is Rihanna or Beyonce?
Yeah.
I think Beyonce.
Yeah.
You know Beyonce.
Beyonce. What about male artists?
Who do we want to come in? I would love to have LeBron come in and do a voice.
But he's not an artist.
What do you
He's
mean?
an
He's
athlete.
He was in Trainwreck. Amy Schumer.
And he had that other show on
But he's,
Stars.
I know, but he's a
Dave
basketball
Chappelle.
player.
I'll say Dave Chappelle.
Hey.
We have our show because of what Chappelle was able to do on Comedy Central. I'm a big fan of that dude. I saw that dude a couple years ago in San Francisco randomly at a club. I was with my boys. I turned around and like see him in the shadows. He kind of smiles at me and then dips back. I was like, oh shit, is that Dave Chappelle?
Yo.
And it was literally like, dude, like, I'm just trying to be like this dude. And here I am a few years
Seriously.
later on the same network that he, helped put on the map with his show. So that's somebody I would love to come in. Dave, if you're watching this, come do a voice.
Dave,
I'll pay you scale. You already know how it works. You got that scale tag right for you. And some water.
When I first like met Dave Chappelle, like I fangirled out. Like I couldn't help it. I've never fangirled with anybody I've ever met. He was the only one that I was like, I'm a really big fan. I'm a really big fan. Really big. Like
What
I'm
did he
trying
say?
to be.
Where were you guys?
He was nice about it. We was at the DGA. And he was nice about it, but he was just like, it was kind of like, I was being weird. I'm not going to lie. I was being weird.
But understand, like him, like Will Smith, there's dudes, like I'll literally scream. Like, oh,
exactly.
Will Smith? Kidding me? Like, you gotta be kidding. Like, but there's dudes like that, like actors like that, and then like local newscasters. For some reason, I got this weird thing. Like I see my local newscasters, like saw this dude Mark Brown used to be on ABC at like a Gelson's. I'm just
I
like,
remember
you know, like, I'm just like, oh, you know, I trust you, bro. Like, you my dude.
I trust you, bro.
Weatherman, like, all, like, those type of human beings, for some reason, like, I've always just had, like, a weird, like, fascination with.
Oh, my God.
I love the local news. Like, that's just my
I'm
thing.
with that.
Fangirl moment. I'm just trying to figure who was my fangirl moment.
Yeah, who makes you, like,
I don't know.
like, genuine? Like, who? Jodeci?
I mean.
The whole group? The whole group.
Well, I mean, I wanted Beyonce, obvious.
All right. That's respect.
I would love her. I mean, you wouldn't cry.
Yeah.
But I'd probably just go up to her and like stutter or something. I'm like, I'm Rheina and I love you and you're the best. You're awesome and come to my show.
I actually got to meet Bill Cosby a few years ago, and
nice.
before all this shit went down. And at that moment, that was like, you know, one of the better moments of my life.
Yeah, for sure.
But now it's like, damn, I just don't know. You know, now I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing. Like, damn, bro. Like, you know, like you can't be like 30, 40 deep. You know, like basketball reference. Like, you take 40 shots, you're gonna go 1 for 40 at least. Like, so you're gonna go 1 for 40 at least. So I'm just kind of like, oh, damn, bro. But you know, I don't
feel it.
You know, I just don't believe everything everybody says. But
for sure, you
start
ain't
doing some
there.
research and it's kind of
see
like,
it happen.
Shit, bro.
Yeah. That was intense. That caught us all off guard, I feel.
But those are the type of people. Kadeem Hardison too, from different world.
Yeah,
it's another human being. Like,
me, I'd say Eddie Murphy and Shaq.
Yeah,
I ever met. I probably fangirl. Like, anybody else, I'd be cool, but like.
I met Shaq a few times. My little brother Cyrus was actually playing on the team with his son Sharif. When we're a couple years ago. But yeah, he's another one of those dudes.
Yeah.
He's just such a, he's like 400 pounds, like
exactly.
7'4", just.
Shaq will be a good one on the show too.
Yeah, no, I would love to get Shaq on the show too.
Yeah.
We actually we have him. He make a cameo on the show, but I think his voice was done by our showrunner Devon Shepard, who's friends with Shaq. But he had a good Shaq impersonation. So he killed it. We were cracking up. He was trying to give free throw advice on our character. Kind of like, nah, bro, like, we're not having that.
That's so funny.
Black Hollywood Live.
Black Hollywood Live,
we
guys.
Ain't leaving. Y'all just
We're
keep
here.
watching.
How are you guys tuning in? You guys like our show so much?
What y'all doing? Where's the function tonight? It's Friday.
Yes, it is Friday. And do you guys have plans for the weekend? Is it a big weekend? What's your plan? Share.
Party.
Yeah,
Party.
Party. Party. Party.
Oh my
party.
gosh.
Party. Party.
We already talked about
Nobody
your
watch
plans.
Martin?
I'm just chilling at the crib, cupcaking.
I didn't get it until now. Sorry. I'm sorry. I almost called you Josh. Oops.
That's fine.
Josiah, feet's on fire.
No, because I know Josh. So
I know Josh. He thinks he's the sexiest of the Johnsons.
He does, though. He really does.
He's a model. He's a male model, so I will give him that. I have let myself go, but I'm about to.
Josh thinks he's Beyonce.
I'm about to get that Equinox membership. Get these push-ups in, really start getting it back, because like, I'm looking at myself on camera now. It's like, damn, I need to do some push-ups and sit-ups.
No,
something.
Stop it.
Something. I go, you know, I'm about to go fuck up some Chick-fil-A or something after this. Not do that, but I'm still gonna do it. And
get the salad. Just get the salad. Get the salad. You be on the right step.
You can't go to Chick-fil-A and get a salad. Anyways, it's time for us to wrap, though. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into our show. Make sure you watch all things Black Hollywood Live at BHL Online on Twitter and Instagram, and also go to our website. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let us know what you think about Next, and we'd love to hear from you. I'm Rheina LA. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Rheina_LA.
Khalil Abubu on Twitter and Instagram at Khalil Abubu.
And Josiah Johnson. You can find me at King Josiah 54 or at Legends of CH, the Twitter account. Remember to watch the show Legends of Chamberlain Heights Wednesdays 10:30 on Comedy Central.
Wednesdays 10:30 Comedy Central.
But watch South Park at 10 and then just keep the TV on and watch our shit.
Yeah, and then make sure you leave it on like even after the credits. And
leave
then
it on for the re-air at 12:30.
Subscribe and comment and talk about the show and everything. Support Legends of Chamberlain Heights Wednesday, especially this Wednesday. Coming up with a great episode.
We got LeBron on it.
LeBron, Shaq, Halle Berry.
Whoever
Beyonce.
you need. We got these scale SAG fees for you. We got scale SAG for you, LeBron. Come get this $900, player.
Khalil's
get this
$900. I might be on it.
Support your union mate. Support your guild mate. We out here.
See you next week, guys.
From executives Keven Undergaro, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, and the entire BHL staff, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us. info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I am the official voice of Black Hollywood Live, Scipio. Instagram me at KingXOBay. Thanks for tuning in.
Hollywood Redefined.
The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.